I'm Miss Witt, and I will be conducting your interview for the sales position today. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, Nicole. So how did you hear about this position and our company?
Well, I've always been a fan of Taco Bell myself as far as eating it. So I've heard from friends and family just to come here. I've been coming here for a while now.
Very nice, very nice. So I reviewed your resume and would like to ask you a couple questions about your work experience before. So tell me about the skills that you possess that make you a great candidate for the position at Taco Bell and in the food industry.
Well, I'm very passionate, so I will always put forth everything I can to try to get the job done. And I'm just a hardworking person. I will always try 100% to do the best I can, and I feel like you can trust me and I will get the job done.
Alright. So what do you feel are your greatest strengths and what are your greatest weaknesses?
My greatest strengths are definitely my passion, my hard-working ability, and probably just the fact that I'm a very supportive coworker. My weaknesses are probably that I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, but I'm an editor.
Alright, so if you could describe yourself in 5 words, what would you say?
I show a lot of compassion, I'm hardworking, I'm very supportive, I am understanding, and I am very trustworthy.
Okay, so do you think you have great experience with money, and how are your math skills like, as you could be taking the position of a cashier?
Well, I have taken some financial management courses, so I am pretty good when it deals with money. And my math marks are pretty good, so you don't have to with that.
Alright, so how do you feel about working with people or in a group setting, and what role would you take?
I love working with people. I think it's a great job. It's a very good chance to be supportive and just work with colleagues and just get lots of input. So,
cool. What is your commitment level to working evening and weekend shifts? Are you prepared to do that if so important?
I am very committed to doing that. I will 100% try to be here every chance that I get. I think it's a very good opportunity, and I will always put forth everything I can.
Alright, so Taco Bell often has deadlines for stocking and organizing all the food. So how well do you work under extreme pressure and stress levels?
Well, to begin with, I'm a very organized person. I have dealt with lots of stress throughout school and stuff. So I'm pretty good with dealing with it that way, and it just makes me perform that much more better.
Alright, so is there anything in your resume or work experience that we might have missed in this interview?
I don't think so. Just that I will always try my hardest.
Alright, very well. So thank you for coming today. We'll be interviewing for the next 3 days, then contacting our potential candidates for a second interview. What is the best way that we can contact you?
Probably my cell phone number or email address.
Alright, sounds great. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yay!
Hello, welcome to Petland. I'm Mrs. Sudon, and I will be conducting your salesperson today. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. So how did you first hear about our position?
Well, I love working with animals, and I always come to Petland in my spare time to play with all the bunnies and rabbits. So I just figured that I'd look online for some jobs, and it showed that Petland was available, and I got really excited.
So what do you know about our company?
Well, I know that you guys have extremely strong beliefs that the animals need to live healthy and positive lives, and that we always need to feel them in a nice and loving home.
I reviewed your resume and would like to ask you a few questions about your work experience. So tell me about what kind of skills and weaknesses you have that would make you a candidate for this position.
Well, I am extremely outgoing, so I'm comfortable with working with anybody, and I'm also very hardworking, so I'll do any task you tell me, and no matter how much pressure I'm under, I'll always get the job done. And I'm also extremely passionate about animals, so I'll always put my heart into my work. And if I had to choose a weakness, I would probably say sometimes I can be a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm very picky with how things are done correctly.
If you could choose only 5 words to describe you, which ones would be best?
I'd probably choose hardworking, strong-willed, passionate, lively, and loyal. I always stick to my job.
So how do you feel about working in a group environment?
Oh, I'm extremely comfortable working in a group environment. You know, I have a lot of background in sports teams, so I'm used to working with other people. I really enjoy just working with people around me because it really brings a sense of positivity to my work.
Would you play the role of more of a leader or a follower?
Most of the time I like to play the role of a leader since I have such a strong personality, but sometimes I do play the role of a follower because if it's necessary we have to know how to stick to everything.
What would you consider your commitment level as far as working on weekends or evenings?
You know, sometimes I may not be able to, if I'm being honest with you, but I will try my very hardest to work on whatever days you guys give me because I would love having this position, which makes me want to come to work every day.
Do you have anything else that you do in your spare time?
Not anymore. I used to be a competitive swimmer, but right now it's off season, so I'm fully available.
Is there any type of animal groups that you find that you are more accustomed to or that you enjoy more than the others?
Well, I really do love dogs, but I'm really comfortable with any animals. It's just mice I can sometimes be a little squeaky about, but at the end of the day, I will do anything.
Okay. Have you had any other customer service experience?
Yes, I used to work at Bed Bath & Beyond. I was a salesperson there, and I really enjoyed it. I worked there for 7 months.
Did you have a negative or positive?
Extremely positive. You know, I like to take everything I do and take it to heart and take it really seriously. So everything was great.
What do you feel about managing money if we do put you as the role of a cashier?
Oh, I'm great with math. I love managing money and everything. So it would be a blast. I love it.
We do have deadlines as far as different types of animal seasons that do come into our store. How well do you work under pressure to try to get some of those jobs out?
Oh, I work really well under pressure. You know, as a competitive swimmer, I've learned that you really have to be very serious about all your gears and everything. So you really gotta be careful with that.
So thank you for coming. Is there anything else in your resume or work experience that we have not yet discussed?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure we covered everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.